Story of a great program introduced to a couple of Sydney aged care facilities which got students to visit their elderly residents and really get to know them. During weekly visits over 8 weeks, the students would interview the residents about their lives, recording what they had to say so that it could be turned into a book.
I love this. And those books have now been handed over. It was a very memorable and we're told emotional presentation ceremony. In all, 23 students and 23 residents were involved in the project, which will now be rolled out to other RCare aged care facilities right around the country.
It is fantastic. Joining us this morning are two of the participants, Cyrus Anderson and Mary Levisianos. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
We've got the finished article. Can't wait to talk to you about that in a moment. Well done. Brilliant project and so well put together. Cyrus, I want to start with you. When you first heard about this, I assume one of the teachers or somebody at school said, we've got this idea for 11 of you to team up with some residents at one of the aged care facilities. Some of the kids roll their eyes and think, oh, that doesn't sound like much fun.
Honestly, I think everyone was really excited. In my class, everyone thought, wow, this has never happened before, and everyone wanted to do it. So, of course, we all asked Miss Fraser, the teacher who was organising it, if we could do it. But unfortunately, she could only pick 11 students, and the 11 of us who were chosen, we were all so happy to be part of this.
And then you picked Mary.
I did.
Why?
Well, Miss Fraser, she told me about Mary. She said she was a nun for 40 years, and I thought that was amazing since I'm Christian myself, yeah. And I thought we'd just get along so well. And she was a principal, and yeah, I think it just clicked. So, yeah.
Mary, young Cyrus comes in, and you're faced with this prospect of telling him your story.
I didn't know he knew anything.
Yeah. Well, he knows a lot, doesn't he? Because, as we've seen, he's put together this wonderful publication. It's really quite brilliant with photos and everything. But the process of sitting down and telling Cyrus your story, not a family member, a stranger and a young person, how did you find that experience?
At first, rather daunting, but Cyrus was such a good interviewer, I think, that he drew me out and gave me great confidence. And I just knew I needed to tell what he asked or talk about it with great confidence and authenticity.
And like any brilliant interviewer, as you said, he got you to talk about things that you hadn't talked about before, like being a nun. The process of actually talking about that, because a lot of people didn't know that was part of your life.
That's right.
How did it feel to get that off your chest?
Eventually, especially when I read the book, and I've read it 5 times the last week, it was so freeing, I couldn't believe it. I went to RCare, the aged care facility at Oatlands, just, 12, 13 weeks ago, and I thought, no, this is something that, it won't be part of my future life. I won't talk about it because it's about nearly 30 years since I left. And but somehow or other I had to make the decision, would I be free? And I can't believe the freedom that it's brought.
And look at the look on your face as you're talking about that.
Cyrus, you did the interview, obviously, and you did that over a series of weeks, and then went away and put the publication together, which we've got here, which is beautifully done.
It is so beautiful.
Tell us about presentation day when you were able to present it to Mary.
Presentation day was amazing. It was after, I think, 10 weeks of interviewing and hard work, and everyone was just so happy to be able to hand the books, who are now physical objects, to our residents. And the expressions on everyone's faces, everyone was just so happy, all of our families, the students, the residents.
We heard about how profound that this has been for Mary. What did you get out of doing it?
Well, I've learned so many valuable life lessons. Mary personally has taught me to be courageous and to always follow my heart, as she did when she left her coven. And that's something you just can't learn unless you try this project.
You two are going to be lifelong best friends, and I hope there is a lot of life left, Mary, because you've got some wonderful lessons in here. And Cyrus, congratulations to you and all of your friends at school. That's a very, very brilliant thing that you've done. Congratulations to you all. Mary, well done for taking part.
Thank you.
Mary and Cyrus. Oh, that's just beautiful. What a friendship.
Lovely to meet you both.
Fantastic.
Oh, lovely to have met you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our future is in good hands.
Brilliant. Yeah, well done, guys. Coming up on Weekend Sunrise, Jabba reviews